Mario, once again, Friday, November 21st, 2025. In this video, I'm going to be comparing these speed controls here. These are some of the speed controls that came out 15 plus some years ago. I've had these speed controls for that many years, and some of these were needed a little bit of repair, and some were actually total. And then not these particular ones, but a lot of the other speed controls that I've had from other brands. These speed controls, I'm going to show you why these are much better than these Hobby King ones that I was buying for my airplanes and for helicopters and all kinds of models here. The rating on these, the label says 12 amp speed, 12 amp BEEC, battery eliminator circuitry speed control. These have BEC. These particular ones, this one doesn't. This is more for drones and for tricopters. I use that. Tricopters, this is more for an airplane. So it's got BEC built in there, battery eliminator circuitry, which feeds 5 volts. It's got a 5-volt regulator that regulates the incoming voltage here. This I believe these are for it's got a half amp BEC linear input. 2 to 4 light bulbs are what these can handle. So it does have a regulator that regulates that voltage up to 4 light bulbs down to 5 volts to feed to the radio. So when you connect this to the radio, it's feeding 5 volts back to the radio, which is eliminates the need of separate batteries. In the old days, we used to feed the receivers with separate batteries. So these right here have a rating on the MOSFETs almost a little bit over twice the amperage that the label calls for. So much better deal than these right here. This one right here had a 17 amp MOSFET. I replaced both of these, the MOSFETs. This one right here was exactly 12 amp, and so this blew the MOSFETs. If you went over 12 amps, you powered up, or you got a power spike on your motor, and it drew more than 12 amps, those MOSFETs go, because they're rated 12 amps. So these right here are a much better deal, and these are the specs on those. You can see the 12 amp is using a 30 volt 27 amp, and the other one, the 20 amp, is using a 30 volt 50 amp, almost over twice as much the amperage that the label calls for. Much better deals.